I rehearsed my English presentation perfectly at home, but when I stood in front of the audience, everything felt different. Words slipped away while tension grew. That contrast made me realize I need more real practice, not just quiet practice. Olivia reads an English chapter while waiting for her train. She practices tricky words softly. The waiting time becomes an easy lesson. She enjoys turning small moments into learning. Noah matches simple English synonyms in a game. He says each pair aloud. Members help when he gets stuck. He enjoys learning new word connections. Jason tells Chloe that her messages always feel positive. Chloe says she enjoys spreading warmth. Their connection feels bright and supportive. Michael tells Anna he likes learning about different cultures. He says it helps him understand people better. Anna agrees and shares one custom from her country. They both feel the friendship growing naturally. Grace participates in a role-play activity. She practices ordering food in English. Her voice becomes clearer with each attempt. Members cheer when she finishes the dialogue. Noah discovers that he and Sophia both love evening walks. He shares a picture of his favorite path. Sophia sends a similar photo. Their bond grows through shared interests. On a calm afternoon, someone reads a gentle English story. Each paragraph flows smoothly. They are going to copy the sentence that touches them most. Improvement feels easier in quiet hours. Michael wants to ask Emma to change his dish. He hesitates over change. He slowly says, "Can I change this dish?" Emma smiles and helps him, boosting his confidence. Noah reads an English book on his sofa in the afternoon. He practices saying new words softly. The relaxed moment makes learning natural. He enjoys improving without pressure. During break, I read a few English words I want to remember. I test myself by forming a sentence with them. This quick check helps me use the words naturally. Small moments like this help me improve steadily. Jason wants to ask Olivia which floor the cafeteria is on. He fears mispronouncing floor. He asks, "Which floor is the cafeteria on?" clearly. Olivia helps him, boosting his confidence. I find a quiet corner of the school hallway and read a few English lines during free time. The corner feels like a tiny room just for me. I focus better when I step away from the crowd. This little space supports my learning. I sit on the floor near my school bag during break and read a short English message from a friend. I pay attention to how the sentences are built. I answer later in my own words. This small habit turns chat into practice. I sit in a busy cafe and read a simple English article while people talk around me. I like being alone with the text in the middle of so many voices. The contrast makes my focus feel stronger. English becomes my quiet center. After many difficult English presentations, I finally understood the journey. Every mistake, pause, and hesitation was part of learning. English became less scary and more meaningful. That shift in mindset changed the way I approach my career. On board, the flight attendant asked me something in English about my seatbelt. I panicked because I didn't catch the question. She demonstrated kindly, and I understood. That moment reminded me that body language helps, but English helps even more. Lily takes a short walk and stops at a bench to read an English story. She practices saying new words softly. The fresh air makes her feel relaxed while learning. My slides were fully in English, and they looked professional on the screen. But my spoken English did not match the same level. I felt that gap every time I hesitated. That contrast pushed me to bring my speaking skills up to the same standard as my presentations. I didn't know where to drop off my luggage, so I asked in English, "Where can I put my baggage?" The staff corrected me gently and pointed me in the right direction. I felt shy but also relieved. Moments like these remind me how helpful English can be. After a serious system incident, I had to explain in English what went wrong. The room was tense, and my broken sentences made it worse. I wished I had the words to sound calm and professional. That meeting made me see English as a tool for leadership in crisis, not just a language. Grace reads an English book on a park bench. She comes across several new words and says them softly to practice. The peaceful environment encourages her. She feels reading outdoors makes English friendlier. Someone makes a simple promise: touch English every day, no matter what. Some days they learn a lot, others only a little. They are going to honor the promise again tomorrow. Consistency builds the future that effort dreams of. In a quiet library corner, someone reads aloud a short English passage. The stillness makes learning easier. They are going to return to the same spot tomorrow. Growth often happens in quiet routines. In my first English business review, I froze when explaining a key issue. I knew the solution clearly, but my English wouldn't cooperate. A long silence filled the room. That silence showed me that English fluency is as important as the solution itself. When a big problem appeared, I had a solution ready. But the team meeting was in English, and I struggled to explain my idea step by step. Someone else rephrased it better, and the solution became theirs in people's minds. That day, I learned that English helps protect not only my ideas, but also my credit. I went out with international friends who all ordered in English easily. When it was my turn, the table went quiet and everyone looked at me. My English came out slow and broken, but they still waited kindly. That night, I knew I didn't want to be the quiet one every time English appears. Lily asks Ethan about his weekend plans. He mentions visiting his parents. She shares her plan to relax at home. They enjoy simple, friendly conversation. Daniel describes a city he visited. He uses simple adjectives like busy, bright, and friendly. Members enjoy imagining the place. He feels clearer in expressing ideas. A staff member asked me in English, "Are you connecting today?" I didn't understand connecting at first. I froze and just smiled. That moment made me add more travel vocabulary to my learning list.